Okay, we are live. Nice. So I'll hopefully the stream will come live in a second. We'll just be sitting around for a little bit. Obviously, I don't really want to stop before I get any viewers because that would kind of be a bit silly. But obviously, if you are watching the video afterwards, I might leave a timestamp in the comments for when the actual stream starts. Or you can just try and look for it because it'll probably be when I move off the screen. So yeah, I'll sort of explain why we're doing this in a second. So we've got a few people watching now. Hope it actually all works properly. So I'll just give it another 30 seconds and then we can get into it. Obviously people can join a little bit later. But we've got big plans, well, not big plans, but you know, there is actually quite a bit to get through, so don't want to wait too long. Okay, so yep, I'm comfortable starting now. So I think we've got about 3 people watching now. So we'll head straight into it. So you're probably wondering, what are we doing on this old game? Now, I'm sure you're probably all aware, but it is Valentino's 40th birthday today. So I thought, why not do something special for the occasion, you know, because it'll be, you know, another 10 years, I guess, till he's 50. So it'll be a long time for us to do anything special again. That's my point of that. So I thought, why not return to Valentino Rossi the game and try and complete as many as historic events as we can. I don't want this to go on for a ridiculously long time, but the plan is that we go through all of them. So there's like 20 of them, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there is 20. So yeah, it should be probably quite long here. So now we're on this screen. So obviously the first one is the 1996 Brno Grand Prix. And yeah, I suppose we may as well just read them out once we actually get onto them. So this one, the 11th stage of the 125cc World Championship, turns into a memorable weekend for Valentino Rossi. After Saturday in pole position, he has to resist the expert Martinez, who does not want to give the position up. A few laps on the checker flag, the pair start continuously crossing trajectories, and on the last bend, Valentino manages to overtake and leave him behind. He finishes the race in first place with 0.2 of a second advantage. It's the first in a long line of victories. So yes, it's obviously his first race, so I think we'll head straight into it. We'll have to probably skip the video, probably for copyright reasons. Make sure that we're not running on medium difficulty, because that would be a bit rubbish. Just have all the assists off. I have not played Valentino Rossi for the game for a long time, so do keep that in mind. So I might be pretty bad. Probably the 125's not too bad. So we're actually straight into it. There's no like, you know, press start or anything. So we're straight into it. Lap 17 of 18, position 2 of 6. It's not giving me a countdown or anything. Hopefully it does, because I don't want to be surprised. Okay, it is. Cool. So obviously Jorge Martinez, or as you probably know him, Aspar, is a rider ahead of us. We've got to try and catch and pass him. So he's not taking too much speed to the turns here. Maybe he'll be a bit quicker on the straights, because that's usually how these AI are. Feels really weird riding a 125. Haven't done it for a long time, but we're on the throttle now. We're 2 tenths behind. We've got about a lap and a half. Obviously, it's a pretty long circuit as well. So, oh, we overshot a little bit. The rear end is coming around. Obviously, that was a, well, I guess it wasn't, you know, an intended feature, but it was a feature of these older MotoGP games, if you remember them. I mean, it's not that old. I guess it came out in 2016, which is nearly 3 years ago. But obviously, it came out in mid-2016, so it's not quite 3 years old yet. We used a complete wrong gear there. We should have used second. So we've definitely lost a lot of time from that. We're going to have a difficult time getting back past him, I feel. Once again, the rear end trying to come round on us. I don't think this game was as bad as MotoGP 15 for that, but it's still pretty bad. So we probably might have a bit of rage going on. But we have to gain a massive amount of time back on him. We're in the slipstream. We might want to make an attack into turn 1. We gained 6 tenths in that sector almost. We're maxing out. We go for the inside into turn 1. We've taken the lead, but here comes Aspar. Aspar's going to try and come back at the inside. But we've got the lead now. It's a bit easier than I was expecting. So I think I remember these being fairly difficult, but then I was pretty bad at the game. So, oh, okay, yeah, it's going to be difficult if that happens. Oh dear, that was odd. Well, I think we might have lost this challenge, but I'll push as hard as I can, see what we can do. Because we're only 1.4 seconds behind, so we could still come back from that if we push hard. See, we've almost caught back up again to Martinez now. Stay as close as we can to him. We're right behind him again now. We're trying to get a good exit straight on the throttle. We're getting in his slipstream. So we just made 1.3 seconds pretty much there. So we're going to the inside now, taking the lead for the second time. Hopefully we don't just stop and go to the gravel again. Around the outside. Oh, there was a little bit of contact there. Obviously, this is Valentino Rossi, the game, so they didn't actually have the system where if you touched a rider's front end, they started wobbling. They added that in MotoGP 17, so it's another year before that. But here comes Martinez, he's trying to catch up. But remember, he was pretty poor into these last 2 corners, so I think we might have him. I thought the front end was going to go then. Here we come. Out of the last corner we come. More towards the line to win Valentino's first race, and we may as well go towards the wall like he did. In fact, the AI continued that for us. That was nice. So that's the first one completed. It's actually a little easier than I expected, especially considering we had that big mistake, and yet we still came through to win. So. Move on to the second event now. 3 for the price of 1. So this is the 1998 250cc Grand Prix of Jerez, and I think I remember seeing this overtake actually earlier on, because obviously MotoGP uploaded a video of all of his overtakes. Well, after they accidentally uploaded the Marquez one, because you know. I don't know how you can accidentally do that, but the Marquez one popped up, and then I checked like 10 minutes later, and that one had gone, and the Rossi one was there instead, so there you go. The third 250cc race for Rossi, who after the start finds himself in 4th place. Perugini, Jacques and Capirossi in front of him. On the second lap he manages to overtake all 3 of them in a spectacular manoeuvre before the dry sack bend. He crosses finish line second behind Capirossi, but the courage shown passes into the annals. It's probably actually a word, but I've never heard of it, of motorbike world championship history. So we have to overtake them and hold first until the time expires. So this is going to be on the really short ones. I think if I remember it's like a 15-second challenge or something like that. So some of these you'll see are really short. Like that one was the first one was only a lap. And this one is probably only a lap as well, but we do have to actually hold the position as well. It's a different bike as well, so we have got to adapt to the physics, and in fact at max it's just 3.5 minutes. Okay, we've just messed up. Okay, we'll restart that one. Because, I mean, I misjudged the speed we were going in there. Oh, it's a bit of a wheelie for Rossi up ahead. I mean, I guess the reason they're spaced out like this is so that you can't just overtake them all instantly, because there's no way, like, he was this far behind and he outbraked them all. Because it's just not possible. I mean, you wouldn't even be able to get the Rossi from this distance. Oh, we're going into dry, so we've gone in pretty hot. We've hit Rossi. Man, that was not a good way to start that. That definitely cost some time there. Seems to be struggling a little bit more with this 250 bike. Oh, I've hit him again, because what are the AI doing? They're going so slow. I mean, I actually have a shot into dry sack, I'll give you that, but I don't know what they're doing, why they're going so slow. Oh, I've hit him again. What's he doing? He's being held up by Jacques, so we've passed him. Now we've passed Jacques as well. Ran a bit wide. Get back on the throttle. Go over the curb, back over the curb again. We've just gone the grass to go around him. So do we actually have to carry on for like the extra 2 minutes and keep the lead, or what? So that means we've just got to ride around aimlessly for no reason, pretty much. Whether the game just hasn't triggered the fact that I've ever... So I remember there being like a little time limit or something that popped up. Like, I know this time limit's been there the whole time, but I remember there being like a really short one that popped up after he overtook him, and maybe it's because I overtook him on the grass. I've probably given the position back anyway. I think I will, because obviously I did let him through on the grass. No, I did overtake him around the outside on the grass after all. So come on. Very green these back past now then. Going straight back on the inside to dry sack. We've ran wide again. But it's alright. Remember, I did say earlier on that I hadn't played VRTG for a long time, so obviously I did do that video a couple of months ago where I revisited the 2017 mod, but I only played the MotoGP category, which obviously has completely different physics to the 125 and 250 categories, so we've got 50 more seconds of this challenge now, and we took the lead legitimately this time, so we're already pretty far in front of them. Brakes for Lorenzo's corner. Obviously it wasn't called Lorenzo's corner at the time. So it's about 20 more seconds and then kind of hoping there's another challenge on this bike now, because I'm sort of used to it. Hopefully by the end of the stream I'll be used to the game completely. Oh, he almost high-sided then, that would have been pretty bad. 2 seconds, 1 second, there you go. The AI went into the gravel there for some reason. There we go. We held first place until the time expired. Just getting all the VR points you could get. Not that they really matter, because if you look at my total, there are a ton of them anyway. Wasn't very difficult to get them. Okay, so move on to number 3 now. Mugello 2005, the 5th stage of the championship. After Gibernau's exit on the 5th lap, the Italians Rossi, Biaggi, Capirossi and Melandri thrill Mugello to take the first 4 places. Spread over just 4 seconds, there are plenty of passes and adrenaline, and the adrenaline is extreme. Valentino wins, followed by Biaggi, Capirossi, and giving them a Italian podium. I guess Melandri would be after that. I was expecting it to say that, so I said and. It's like bringing a fully Italian podium. The World Championships go to Valentino, this year as well, the 7th in his career, as well as the 5th consecutive victory. So it's jumped up. Okay, I was going to say there can't be an order surely, because he's just jumped from 2000. I can kind of get that like they wouldn't have another one in 1996, but like it's just jumped to 2005. I was like, okay, just skip all the ups to Hondas, but no, there is more stuff. In fact, we even return to 125 here. Cool. So we actually have another visit to 250s, another to 125s, and that's all MotoGP then after that. So here we are, actually on MotoGP now. So hopefully this isn't too hard. So actually, we're in 2nd place already, so it's given us... I was kind of expecting us to be in 4th, not gonna lie, but... can't really complain, can I? I have got like Gao mods on, by the way, if you're wondering. Okay, that's fantastic. Okay, I can't even restart the race. What's going on? Completely overshot. Oh yeah, I've also got shiny visors on for some riders as well, because a lot of the mods came with shiny visors, and I was like, yeah, why not? I'll keep them. So I've got to remember, don't brake at like 75 meters, because just don't work like that. I think MotoGP 17 you can brake at like 75 meters. Braking 100 meters there. Oh, Biaggi just wants to make his own layout by the looks of it. He's got some pace. He's got more pace than the others anyway. Whether I just suck, well, I do suck on a MotoGP bike, probably, because I haven't played this game on a MotoGP bike properly for a long time. On all the other challenges, they went so slow around all the corners. Landry's all over the back of me now. In fact, Landry's just overtaken me. Alright, cool. This one's going to take a few attempts, I think. Gone back up inside into Arrabbiata, but we're grass tracking now. Oh, and I've been hit off by Rossi as well. I've just absolutely sort of punted him out of the way, but he's back through. I've kind of forced him onto the curb there, but I'm really trying to catch back up to the back of my Landry and Biaggi now. That's my goal. I don't think I can win this challenge, but yeah, let's just restart. Obviously not going to beat him. So yeah, this challenge is probably going to be this one's definitely the hardest yet, since obviously we didn't actually have to try more than once on any of the other ones. Oh, we did on the 250 one because we ran wide, but we didn't actually just get overtaken by them because we're bad. We made plenty of mistakes, don't get me wrong, but whoa, that's pretty dodgy. The direction change is so slow in this game. We're keeping up with them a bit more though this time. And of course, the classic issue with this circuit. See, I think I said it previously, but on the old games, this track was horrible. I mean, my riding is also horrible, it's not really helping me out. But this is by far my worst circuit on this game. So, I remember that. I've even got a penalty now, just because I'm... Yeah. I can't even ride the circuit to save my life, not gonna lie. So I feel like we're going to have to really push, try and get past Max pretty quickly, and then just try and hold him up. Because he seems to be... his worst sector seems to be sector 1. Oh, that was dodgy. And the direction change. The physics on this game are dreadful. Especially compared to like MotoGP 18, but even compared to MotoGP 17, they're bad. So we are going a bit better this time, because we actually still are right behind Max Biaggi coming into the Arabiatas this time. Curve is deadly on MotoGP 17. I thought it was the same, but it's not. I think they did redo the track for GP 17, which made it a little bit better. Not gonna lie. Oh, the front almost went then, but we're still pretty close to Max. We're definitely coming up towards the section where I could probably gain time on him. I remember the AI were pretty bad for this chicane. I remembered correctly. Here we go, we're actually getting a run on Maxi Boy now. Around the outside, into Buccini. Oh, almost, well, there was a bit of contact. Max has got the lead back, we're going to try to get the slipstream off him. Would we be able to out-drag him towards the line? Not quite. But we've now passed him. He's trying to corner cut to get on the inside again like he did last time. There we go. Oh, Max has come back up the inside. Let's try to go around this outside. There's some close stuff here. We're through. We've gone a little late into there, but not too bad actually. Cervelli, I think that one's called. Oh no, Casanova and then Cervelli. I'm starting to learn some of the corner names for some of the circuits now, so it's good. I mean, I know like some of the really easy to remember ones, but I never knew them at Mugello. Which I'm sure some of you would be thinking, what? How does he not know the Mugello corner names? But there you go. Biaggi is back at the inside, around the outside of Biaggi though. Back with the first once again. Jerez coming round again. Max is going to try and cut back on the inside, but we've kept the lead on the throttle. The chicane, using all the road we can. Probably a little bit dirty there, but we've been absolutely whooped by this AI up until now, on this challenge at least. The other one's been okay. Trying to get out of the last corner. Up towards the line, we're going to finally have done it, I think. It's always nice. Finally complete the challenge. There you go, Valentino looks very happy there. It's actually not too bad of a challenge in the end. Definitely struggled with it a bit more than I would have liked, but yeah, it's not too bad. So, go ahead. So we're actually at Jerez again. So we're at May 1999. After 2 difficult races, there is a need to change course. We're on the 12th lap and Rossi decides to let Ukawa overtake, showing him explicitly through gestures. After studying him for a few laps, an overtake on the inside puts him back in the lead, leaving the Japanese rider with little chance. Valentino flies towards his first victory in the World Championships, which will see him triumph in the 250cc class. Okay, so this is the one I was thinking of. overtake him, and then just keep the lead for 20 seconds. So there we go. So it's kind of weird they picked two at the same track. Like, obviously he did a really good move the season before, and this is his first 250cc win. But yeah. It's alright though, we are well versed with this bike at this circuit, obviously from already doing it. Although he seems a bit better than the guys who were racing last time, so never mind. Just caught quite a bit there. So old Toro. So obviously these two later became teammates at Repsol Honda, but we've taken the lead. Will Toro be able to come back though? Actually not quite, I thought it was going to. So we've got to stay here for another 13 seconds. I think this one's pretty much done already. So a very quick challenge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, there we go. So that is challenge 4 done. Yeah, not even an achievement for that one. They're like, okay, that one's a bit too easy. Because you don't even really have to be that good to do that one. You don't have to have the constant pace. You just got to kind of get in front of them and then just try and keep the lead. So we're almost a quarter of the way through already. It's actually been pretty quick. But once we've done this one anyway. Oh, this one. 15th stage of the World Championships. Despite pole position and advantage in the race, Valentino must give his all to cancel out a penalty which has been imposed on him. Overtaking Melandri after a yellow flag will cost him 10 seconds on his overall time. In the magisterial race, would that be how you pronounce that? I'm not sure. He manages it. He manages to cross the line with a good 15 seconds advantage over Rossi. The 2003 MotoGP World Championship is Valentino's second and fifth championship of his career. Oh, and the fifth championship of his career. Yeah, so he won the race. Basically, he got a penalty for overtaking the yellows, and then he went ahead and won the race anyway. Now, if I remember, this event is actually broken. It's very easy to win, because you don't have to have the 15 second, you don't have to have the 10-second lead when you finish the race, because the AI slowed down after you go over the line, and because they're so far behind, you get given about an extra 3 seconds of time. So it's pretty easy, from what I remember anyway. Oh crap. Oh, we got a penalty. Fantastic. This handles a bit better than the Yamaha did, must say. It slows down a bit quicker as well. So we got a penalty for cutting the course. Through Luki Heights. So we've got 10.8 seconds. We've got a lap and a bit to go. Oh, MG, we ran wide. Just run through the last couple of corners now. So about to start the final lap. Probably not a good idea to get too well versed with this version of the Australian Grand Prix circuit, since I play it on MotoGP 18 soon and I'm down, so rip. So try that again, but less speed to doings next time, and also we won't get the penalty as well, hopefully this time. So. There we go, through a Honda hairpin. So we've got a pretty big lead over Rossi. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, we go back to the 125s for the next one, and then it's just all MotoGP challenges. So it allows us to get to grips, definitely. So we got 11.5, so yeah, we definitely lost time on that last attempt to him. Now I'm not sure if we have to get it out to 15 or we just have to keep it above 10. I didn't really read the instructions, to be honest. I sort of read the scenario, but didn't really read what it wanted me to do. But anyway, coming up towards the line once again. Hayden and Jim are having a battle behind. Wait, Hayden's at the second. Hang on. Has Caparossi crashed? I think he has. Yeah, Hayden's that second. Because Caparossi was like a solid few seconds in front of those guys in the real life race. So either Milestone have messed up or Caparossi has fallen off. And well, they've messed up either way because they weren't like only a second behind him. So. Oh, I've done the. Yep, I did it at Honda again. That's okay, we've got a pretty big lead. So. No problem. I need to definitely watch that. Although I must admit, I do prefer the red time to the penalty system that we have now, where you get a warning. Obviously the red time is still there in online mode. Which I definitely prefer. Hayden and Nukawa are battling now, so what the hell happened to Caparossi? He probably has fallen off. But then they were also probably too close to him. So here we are, coming towards the line now. Should be able to win pretty easily that one. Yeah, we're celebrating, so I'm guessing we achieved the challenge. Yep. Yeah, okay, yeah, we did have to get 15 seconds, and that's exactly what I told you. The thing was glitched, so you gained loads of time. No, that would actually be quite a hard challenge if for me now, anyway. Unless it actually is in the MotoGP one. Actually, there's a few more. So there's two more, and then we go back to 125s. Okay. What seems like Rossi's unluckiest race turns into a textbook performance, starting back in 11th. Nobody's expecting a victory. However, the comeback is immediate, and after a passionate battle with Dovizioso and Lorenzo, Valentino makes it onto the highest step off the podium. So obviously that was his first win after breaking his leg, I think, wasn't it? So that'll be why. While this one's here, so we'll go on to it now. Nope. Again, we don't want to play too much of that. So we are. Okay, we're in second. So we got. They completely have a shot and I'm down now. Okay. So Dovi's behind us, and Lorenzo's in front of us. Now they've picked my favourite track, so... Oh, well. Already lost the position to Dovi. And we've just crashed into him. Okay. My performance is poor. It's poor at best, to be honest. Like, it's absolutely abysmal for most of this. Dovi's still going to try and attack us. He couldn't quite do it though. So the curbs are actually a different colour in this game, aren't they? Phew, that was close. I don't know how we're going to catch Jorge here. It's got a pretty big lead for a lap. Considering the easiness of some of these challenges. Some of them are very hard, some of them are very easy. Nope, so down I've gone, so let's redo that one again. So not going very well so far. I don't think I ever got this far on the events. I think I gave up. I didn't give up, but I think MotoGP 17 might have just came out before I finished them. So why? So I just kind of left them, didn't bother with them. decided to try them at the end of the game's life, and then by that point, obviously, as I say, MotoGP 17 is ready to come out. So we are much closer to, around the last time. The track is scaled so differently that I can't use any of my lines, and the physics as well are obviously so different. I can't use any of my lines, any of my gearing. It's just not good. Okay, that curve is completely different. Alright. Good to notice. Power delivery of this bike's obviously also much more powerful, it seems. Can't even get near Lorenzo here. But I don't think Malaysia would exactly even give me an advantage here because of just how different it is to the new one. So we're about a second behind still. We've basically done pretty much the same lap time as him, so maybe you can brake pretty late this last corner. Oh, I've gone a little too late though. So yeah, we failed that one. So let's restart, may as well, because we're just going to lose anyway, so. So second gear seems a little less good on the M1 2009 compared to the M1 2005. Trying to stay as close as I can to the back of Jorge. Over the curb. Watch out for this one on the inside as well. You don't want to be touching that one. So, with less of the mistakes, we're definitely catching him. I don't know whether we're close enough to really attack into here. Not really. Looks like a bit of a dodgy line. I've also got the inside into this corner here. So left the door open. I'm going to go for it. So very close between the two of us. We go on the outside. That's not gone well. I'm over the curb now. That curb's dodgy. So a bit closer this time, but in the end, he played it pretty well. So oh, I've lost control. That was almost the right way to go about doing that. So it seems like these ones with historic Yamahas have been the ones I'm struggling with. The 125s and the 250s seem to actually like handle not too badly. I guess that's because I'm not so well versed with Moto 2 and Moto 3 bikes in the current formula, but these were different to the MotoGP bikes of this game, to be honest. So especially to the current game, they're very different. Nothing even like what I'm used to. That's not always a bad thing. Just makes the game a bit more challenging, to be honest, which I guess is more enjoyable since I do complain about how easy the game is on a regular basis. That was not the right line there. So we are pretty close to Jorge once again. A little bit of contact, here we come. Trying to get around the outside. The brakes for the hairpin. Lorenzo's coming in front of us. Around the outside, over to first place. So it just takes a little bit of practice with the bike to sort of be able to get to the point where you can beat the AI. penultimate turn now. We've got to try not to... Oh, I've actually messed up the penultimate turn a little bit. In fact, I've messed it up pretty badly. Lorenzo's going to be able to come back here. Look at that. He's absolutely destroyed us here. We're going to have to absolutely dive him into the last corner. So I don't have to do this challenge again. Oh, that's actually worked. Oh dear. That actually worked. Alright, so we've actually mugged him off there. Like, it was a little bit dirty because it was contact, but yeah, that was very borderline. Even the game's not giving me an achievement for that. It's like, no. Can't be awarding that kind of behaviour. So let's go on to the next one. So we're at Le Mans on a Ducati, and I have a feeling we'll probably be revisiting the same track on the same bike later on. Well, actually, the Desert DG12. But the Le Mans race is Valentino's fourth race for Ducati. While Stoner has victory at hand, he finds himself fighting for the podium with Dovizioso and Lorenzo. He stayed at the head of the group for a few laps, but after being passed by the Italian Honda rider, he finishes the race on the bottom step of the podium. So maintain your position until the time has expired. So this can be one where it's actually like a, what, 3 minutes or something, and it's just like you have all that time to make the overtake, and then you just have to be in front at the end of that time. So it's actually just a 1v1 between me and Dovizioso here. So well, it's a bit unfair game. He's kind of given him a very good run compared to me out the last corner. I mean, this Ducati was bad, but oh crap. Yeah, see, it was bad through the corners. So can I not drop behind him for more than 20 seconds, actually? Was that saying there? I think it was. So I have to stay in front of him, but I also can't drop back behind him there for more than 20 seconds. Okay, this time, yeah, he's completely overtaken me that time. But I'm probably going to fail here because of that. I had to go for an aggressive move, but it's because the game's just given Dovizioso an OP exit. Off the... We have 20 seconds to get this lead back. Okay, he's done something weird into La Chapelle. We've gone again. We've gone again, pretty aggressive. That's perhaps the way we've got to be. So we've got a lead from another minute and 43 seconds. Out into garage, there we come. I'm assuming Dovey will be up the inside, yeah. We're back up his inside again. We've had quite a bit of wheel spin here. Although they're pretty bad into this chicane usually. Although if I ride like that, I'm not going to get a good line through that chicane. Yeah, even Dovey's outdone me there. Yeah, can't quite do it at the corner. We did the 5-man overtake on GP18. Oh dear. I had to do that. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. I did that so I didn't fail. Because I had 1 second and I had to overtake him again. So you see what I'll do here? See, look, overtaking him. Actually, I don't think that's what happened. I don't think we won. Do not gain advantage by cutting corners. Even the game's telling me off now. See, it just gives Dovizioso an amazing run out of the last corner. It's like, what can I do? I have to stay ahead for 2 minutes now. the inside to La Chapelle. Oh, we messed that one up. See, I was trying to go up his inside again. This challenge is hard because the bike is dreadful, so... It's like, why does he only have to stay in front of me for 20 seconds? It's not fair. It's like he was playing the other challenge. See, once again he gets an absolutely fantastic exit off the last corner. My AI takes the most unoptimal line. Did I just actually get disqualified for cutting corners? Again. Because that time I wasn't even trying to. No. Regain the position until the time has expired. He wasn't in front of me for 20 seconds. Oh. Okay. I see how it is now, game. I'm re-overtaking. Yeah. Yeah, so you get cut off there, mate. You get cut off. You're not getting these moves easy now. Get towards the pit wall, mate. On the inside. Ah, damn, we've gone. Okay. I'm not very good at this one. Mainly because the Ducati's awful. But because when you know, give me an M1 2005, although I did struggle with that one to begin with. But once I got used to that bike, you know, it's pretty unstoppable with it. But this one is just bad anyway, so it's not like. So that's how you stop someone overtaking. You just swerve at them on the straight. I think I'm just gonna slow the pace down going into the corners. I feel like that's probably what he would have done. Because the bike was so bad in the corners. Focus on trying to get good exits to make it so that straight line speed that the Ducati has can be enhanced. Okay, I don't know where I'm going. Run wide out of garage there. No, not garage there. La Chapelle. Coming down towards garage there now. I'm sure Dovizioso will have an attack into garage there. See, it's Aragon on the inside, although we've stayed ahead for now. In fact, we've kept the lead the entire time there. Just still gonna do it for another minute. Just trying to get the inside. I've gone on the curb. Right, we're going to try into the 5-man overtake corner. Get back up his inside. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to lose again. Make the move stick. That's all fair. Shh. That didn't happen, okay? Wasn't failing that challenge again, you know. Sometimes you're going to make sacrifices. That time the sacrifice was a clean race. Just kind of used him as a break. Okay, now we've run wide. No, let me come back on the track. Oh, yes, it didn't. Great. This bike is so bad! Oh, man. I haven't been keeping track of what event we've been on, but the first 4 were much quicker than these last few. So let's keep the bike straight. You can't get past them. Simple spell, but it's quite unbreakable. Oh no, he's just rammed me. Alright, I guess I rammed him in the last one, so I guess that's fair. The bike also sounds dreadful, but that's just because the sound wasn't very good in this game. It's alright, this is the last MotoGP game with unencrypted sound files anyway, so. You can actually export all of the MP3s. Well, actually, no, WAVs. but you know, whatever. No one's come here for mods. What would we have? I don't know. Maybe. And I've absolutely gone all over that. You know what? Screw that. I'm not bloody letting him through again. Better be like, don't cut corner. Oh, it actually has. It actually has. Are you joking me? I didn't gain an advantage by cutting a corner though, did I? I was just trying to return to the circuit. But I didn't want to give him like 20 seconds lead, so I was like, I'll return right behind him. It's like, no. Alright. No. Screw you, Dobby. Yes, I know it's dirty, but it's not fair how that AI keeps giving him an amazing run at the last corner. It's not having it, and I've got angry at him as well. Okay, the bike just wants to do that, does it? The bike wants to forget how to be a bike for now. Okay, well, we're not going to win, so there's all. No, go up. Should this be set selected to yes, man? I'm not accidentally press restart race. They'll look at all the different camera angles. Kind of the same as we've got now, aren't they? And the helmet cams are a little bit better now. I don't even know how I got that bike stopped. Don't think I'd ever be able to do that again in my entire life. But... oh crap, we've had contact. Give me the position at least, come on. Oh, it's blocking me off now. It's alright, he's getting a dive into museum. I'm not happy. Oh, okay, no, he's closed the door. Well, give me a good run, at least give me the position. I hate you, Dovey. Come on, just let me press restart. This is the hardest challenge because his bike is better in every area, so he can blast past me like out this last corner. That might be because he just takes a normal line and my AI decides to take the curb. Because look how far back he comes from. And his bike sucks on the brakes as well. And the turning. I'm doing a lot of complaining, but and the Desmodici GP11 was probably the worst bike he ever rode. I mean, the GP12 was pretty bad as well, but I think it was a little better than the GP11. I mean, the GP10 wasn't that great, but it was better than the GP11. I think probably one of the reasons the GP12 was better because it's 1000cc, so their gap was their better engine was probably even better. So if they had like a percentage like more power or something with a bigger engine, that's equivalent to more speed. So I mean, that's the first time I actually did the chicane properly and I actually passed him through it. So I've got to keep in front for another minute. It's going to be pretty hard. I only got this far like twice. So. Oh yes, he's taking the stupid line this time. Yeah, let me get the better exit. He's still probably going to come flying past me anyway. Dobby's trying to go to the inside. No, I've got the position blocked off pretty firmly. Into La Chapelle now. We've got 23 more seconds to stay in the lead. So now we've got to be really careful because Dobby could overtake us just before the timer runs out and that would make us fail. And it's actually going to Garage Verts where the timer decides to end. It's like as if they know. They're like, oh, the AI are really good on the brakes to Garage Vert. Okay, we won. It's alright. I just went in hot so that because I knew I wouldn't have to go out with it well. So there you go. We finally beat that challenge. That one was a hard one. Glad we're finally done with it. Not gonna lie. Fantastic. So the next one, we are back to 125s and we are at Assen. So it's the 7th race of the World Championship, and the newly of age Rossi has already brought 4 victories home. Because of a braking issue, he finds himself in 5th place. Despite the disadvantage, he manages to catch up after a challenging duel with Manako Sakata, I don't know, and Martinez. The race ends in a photo finish. He takes the victory in front of the 2 Japanese riders by a whisker. At the end of the season, he's crowned 125 World Champion. So, hopefully this one should be pretty easy. I guess it's this one waves. Yeah, it's just to overtake all these riders and then finish the race. Okay. Oh, fantastic! It's just giving me a disadvantage again a little. Also, I don't know the track very well because it's the old Assen. Okay, I just rode that like I'm at a GP bike, so let's not do that. Quite why I don't have a Nastra Azura skin for this bike, I don't know, not gonna lie. I just couldn't find one, although I'm pretty sure if I'd searched on MotoGP 17 I probably would have found one, and the models were the same, so it would have fit. Being shuffled back through the pack. Catching up to Strubben. Now last. Gets the slipstream off. Tuckerdome. Wow, this track has changed a lot. Catch up to the pack ahead. Why is the rear gone? Why is the rear gone? How have we stayed on the bike? We lost those 2 positions again. If these guys were the guys who were leading, it'd be alright because I'm having a nice little battle with them. I just passed him basically on the grass there. Well, the rear goes more on the brakes on the tarmac than it does on... Oh, thanks Tuckerdome for being a really clean and considerate rider there. I mean, you've pretty much allowed them all to get away now. I mean, I've also sort of done that. Although I'm a player, so I can actually bridge a gap, and the AI can't, definitely. Starting to catch them a little, but... Oh, the chicane's very different. That's a big penalty, that's way too big. So hopefully that will have versed me with the track a little bit. I wish the game would just actually give my AI a better exit, because like why do they get better exits? It's the same AI, surely. So surely when the AI is controlling Valentino, it doesn't just take the exits dreadfully. Okay, I just wheelied. It's like the first challenge all over again. Okay, yes, down I went again. No, I don't want free camera. I just want to restart the race. It's just because it basically starts me from a standstill and starts accelerating, and it was just through a high-speed corner this time. That works through low-speed corners, but not really high-speed ones. Don't want to lose the place to Tuckerdome as well, you know. That's kind of rammed him out the way, but okay, we're back past Martinez again now, so we're going to try and hunt down this lead pack. But yep, here's the AI OP straight line speed coming out I was on about earlier. Okay, I'm going to die. Yep. So pretty much, thing is, I obviously can't brake as early as them if I've then carried like way too much speed to the corner before. So I can't believe it took me 2 times of doing the same thing to figure it out. That's what happened, but it did. So deal with it. There you go. Gets in front of Martin. Again, I haven't looked at what number we're at, but I'm guessing we're almost halfway through now. Tokadone's past it now. Oh, look at the speed. There's none of it. This is supposed to be on a factory Aprilia, so shouldn't it be better? So we kept the 5th position here. We need to use lower gears, definitely. It's just that Despedici just scarred me from using like anything lower than 3rd gear, pretty much. I mean, personally, I prefer the new Assen. Don't really like this one so much, but I know a lot of people prefer the old one, which is absolutely fine as well. So I guess I'm more used to the new one. So, in fact, they changed it. Like when I literally don't think I've probably ever seen a race at the old one. So that's probably why. I mean, I've seen like little clips from the old one. They're going 4 wide up ahead. This is going to allow me to catch up a little bit. Because the AI do obviously go a bit slow once they are started battling. The first corner is much more about keeping your momentum. And I have actually got up to the back of the VRTG now. So we've definitely got a fight on our hands. We go for the inside. We've actually just gone to the lead from that. I'm a bit shocked, really. Ball is in my court now. I think they're a bit better through this section. So that's it. They're all trying to hit me out of the way. I feel like Tokadome and Martinez are definitely going to catch up. Oh no. It's alright. The bike did a stoppie again. Maybe run into the gravel. But it's going to get me a pretty good exit because of how wide I came from. And it's not like I lost a massive amount of time. We are closing, we are closing, we are closing. Try and go around the outside of these guys here. Meccano is in my way. So back up into 1st. So that's twice now that I've gone from 4th to 1st in one move. I guess it's because they're all so close together. Because obviously the bike's so little as well, you have to cover less distance to pass 4 of them. Got a pretty good exit off of this corner. Just got to, oh, okay, got on the grass a little bit there. Just got to be careful. I mean, the AI got some good straight on speed, but we've got to try and not botch the Timmy chicane, and this could be ours here. Out the last corner. Not the best run, but it's alright. We're going to win anyway. So sorry about being a bit silent for that one, but yet again, trying to get to grips with yeah, new bike, new track. Because obviously, I'm pretty sure it handles like exactly the same as the 1996 one. But there we go. So, yes, actually no, we're not even halfway through yet. Oh, there's a lot of these left. Okay. But hopefully they'll become easier. This one should be much easier because we are actually blasting forward to 2015 now, so that should be a bit more up my alley. So a good start. The 2015 World Championship does not start well for Rossi, who starts in 8th place. After an initial comeback, Rossi, Dovizioso and Lorenzo make up the leading pack. 5 laps from the end, the Spanish rider cannot maintain the opponent's pace, while Dovizioso and Rossi start a spectacular battle. Valentino manages to resist his fellow Italians' continuous attacks and with a mere 10th of a second advantage cross the line in first place. So, victory conditions, cross the line in first place. So hopefully this one should be a bit easier, since it's a bit more of a modern bike. It's only a couple of years off from what we've been used to. Although, if I remember back to when I revisited it for the 2017 mod, it had dreadful handling. Obviously that was the 2016 bikes, but they don't really change a lot between like amount of time, especially it's a milestone at the end of the day. I don't know why we just had a screen freeze there. Why is Iannone the one behind me? Okay, well I've just fallen off, so nice, it's a good start. But it said in the thingy that it was Lorenzo that dropped off, but really it should have been like, okay, and then Iannone was still there as well, but I guess not, but whatever. Alright, okay, bye Iannone. I'm probably going to need like an attempt or two to get used to the bike. I'm going to say, if I've overshot, yes I have, just a bit, just a tad. Sorry, we've basically reached on the track where we were, it's fine. It's really weird to be back on a 2015 bike. Okay, I've got a penalty now. I think the stuttering is actually from the fact that it's night time. Let's see if it's Losail. Well, to come back at these two here. I get used to this handling quick enough. So we've got enough laps. Oh. Second gear is pretty nasty on this bike. It's a bit like the Despedici actually, but it's just a... It feels more like the Ducati in terms of the power delivery, but above second gear it's fine, so it's actually not... And obviously it's actually good in the corners as well, so it's a much better bike, but... second gear has a similar sort of feel. Yeah, and I just messed up again, so there goes Lorenzo to steal my position, I'm sure. And down I've gone, so yes, some of these challenges are starting to get a bit annoying now, definitely. Wow. How's that happen? Wait, how is the Angelus in... Okay, how is the Angelus in such a high position? Maybe the ART was good, I mean... I didn't even see Mark go past me yet, I saw Alex De Angelis go past me, it seems a bit off. Well, I didn't lose the place at Iannone, so that's already a slight improvement. Although he's trying to get the position. I don't have much confidence if it comes down to a last lap showdown. I've missed my braking set again, but not by as much this time. But it's still allowed Iannone to get through. We're going to go back round his outside. Dovi's gone a bit wide, it's a bit of a mistake from Dovi. Inside of Iannone once again. But he's going to come back. Round his outside. Into second place. Hang on, we're going to go the inside of Dovi here into first. Taking advantage where we can. So up into first position now. It's YZR1. Is it YZR M1? Or is it YZF M1? I don't actually remember. We're on this M1, there we go. Yamaha M1 2015. So Dovi's going to try and come back at us here. Great, nice early into these triple rights. So pretty bad. So it's got back on the inside of Dovizioso. Right, nice little scrap here. And I've misjudged the penultimate turn. In fact, Ian Erne's very close to the back of Dovi. I feel like Ian Erne's got more pace than Dovi, and I've misjudged the last corner as well. So hopefully Ian Erne and Dovi can battle, which could help me out here. As you can see, what you saw, we had a bit more pace than them in the first sector. It's all over the back of Dovi now. Dovi's gone a little bit wide. Ian Erne's trying to get on the inside though. Ian Erne's got the lead. Dovi's going to come back at him. Ian Erne's got the lead. We're going to try and thread the needle. We've overshot a little bit, trying to get on the inside. It's allowed Dovi to retake the lead. That has. Oh, we've hit Dovi and we're down. Oh, what are AI doing? Oh man. I noticed this challenge is when you have to do so many laps, because like if something happens on like the last one, you have to do them all again. Perhaps I should have put rewinds on so I didn't have to redo them every time, but then I think we'd probably get them through pretty quick. It's certainly like event 9 as well. Go for it in turn 1. On the inside of Dovi, we've actually punted him because I just absolutely missed my braking zone. But, you know, there you go. It's a sacrifice you have to make sometimes, as I said earlier on. In fact, actually, when I was on about battling Dovi. No, it's a sacrifice you have to make clean racing to get a victory. I don't want to get too used to these physics. So I'll be screwed by the time it comes to my league race on Monday. So this corner here, where we were previously overtaking Dovi's trying to overtake us now. Just got to try and keep a level head. Try not to make too many mistakes. I'm sort of getting to grips slowly but surely with this game again. I feel like definitely tomorrow once I get up, I'll have to do some sort of time trial on MotoGP 18 to get used to the game. Oh, we've overshot into the first of the triple rights. Oh crap. Well, okay, we've all three of us have gone off the track here. I mean, I hit Dovi off, but Ian Ernest went off the track. You know there's a problem when your AI can't even go around the track properly. Lorenzo's definitely coming now, but we've got an exit and a half. So we're coming down towards turn 1 now. Lock the rear up going in. We'll lose some positions there. Come back out of the grass past Iannone and Lorenzo. Dovizioso's next. Bradley Smith is to the fast lap. We've absolutely nerfed Iannone there. And we've nerfed Dovi as well. Okay, this is not been my cleanest display ever. I think Lorenzo is probably going to end up beating Dovi here. So I have a bit of a feeling about him. Looking behind. I didn't actually know if Iannone crashed, because I did hit him when he had pretty high lean angle, to be fair. We got to try and build out a bit of a gap because come the triple rights, he might be able to repass us. Hopefully we didn't get a penalty for that. We didn't. That was lucky. I don't want them to battle amongst themselves, but I think Dovi's going to have an exit here. Well, obviously he's going to have an exit. He's going to have a good exit is what I meant to say. Lorenzo is trying to go around the outside. I told you that he might end up beating Dovi here. Lorenzo could end up beating me as well. Could be the bane of my existence here. But I think he will be. I'm trying to go back around his outside. Try and force him wide into the penultimate turn. He's hit me on the back. This could all be a bit dodgy. Out of the last corner though, I think we've actually managed to pull it off the best, and Ian Ernie has dropped down to fourth. Lorenzo is going to get second. So there we go. Oh crap, we've sent him off into the wall. It's not what I meant to do. There we go. Tumbled over the line. To complete the challenge, finally. Took way too many tries, that one. So it is almost 9 o'clock, so we've been streaming nearly 2 hours. We've done nearly half. So I think I might do this one more and end it here. Because otherwise it's getting a bit ridiculous in terms of length. So, back to Mugello again. I mean, it would be kind of nice if they use like a couple of different tracks maybe, but whatever, I guess. Okay, it's getting straight into it. We've already got the lead. I'm surprised we don't have the Caparossi Marlboro skin here. I'm sure I tried to install it, but there you go. Again, probably one that MotoGP 17 would have. I think all the tobacco things got made for MotoGP 17. Okay. Oh, it's not the Dovi one, so we can't drop behind for very long. Cappy Rex is being aggressive today. I just feel like he's already too far ahead for me to catch him. Okay, it's like a big chunk. Yeah, I was going to say, that would be definitely one I wouldn't object to being disqualified from, because I did take a big chunk out of that corner. But we need to restart anyway, so it's fine. In fact, the AI didn't get given an OP exit for once. Okay, now it's just giving me a crap line though, so yeah, he probably will get an OP exit. Yeah, here he comes. He's back at the inside. Oh, bit of contact. We forced him on the inside of the circuit. Oh, no overshot. Gonna have to try and get around the outside of Loris Caparossi here through Arrabbiata 2. Yes, there we go. We got back in front, and that's reset the timer at least anyway. Got stuck on the grass there. I got the position back, though, it's all that counts. Yeah, I really am going to have to stop after this one, because it's just taking too long. It's a shame, so I guess we may as well talk about this game a little bit while it's all going on, but the concept of the game was fantastic. Like, props to whoever thought of that. Like, you know, you've thought of a great game. The ideas and all the modes and stuff, really cool. That's pretty much where the good ends. The actual implementation, like the UI and how everything is sorted, is like pretty good. Like, I guess that still comes under the design and the idea of the game itself. Like, it's a good concept. It's I think this sort of sums it up pretty well. It's a good concept, but flawed flawed. I'm trying to think of the word. I had it in my head, but I completely forgot. I lost track. Good concept, but flawed execution. There we go. That's what I was thinking of. I was just going to say flawed, good concept, but flawed concept, and I was like, no. Really, what they probably should have done was decided what they were going to do probably a bit more in advance, and they could have polished everything a bit better, because this is obviously just the actual historical events section, and I mean, I'm struggling because I'm not used to physics, but that does not mean the physics are good. They're not. They're pretty bad. They're probably one of the worst MotoGP game physics I've ever played. But in terms of that, that I've played like, sort of competitively sort of thing. I'm trying to go out the inside off. Cut the Loris here just so we don't fail the challenge. I knew it'd get straight back through, but I didn't want to fail. But actually, it did work out pretty well, so fair enough. I can't really complain. But yeah, so this is just the real events, and it's done pretty well. Like, the way it's formatted. I mean, some of the challenges are a bit stupid, like the one where you're right behind the guy and you have to overtake him for 20 seconds. Well, it's not going to be like any more than a 30-second thing, really. I mean, it probably took me longer than 30 seconds. Now I've said that, but when you actually used to playing this game at the time, I sort of wish maybe they decided what they were going to do in like 2014. And they had a good year to actually get the game sorted, and then to build upon the physics another year. And so physics were only very slightly tweaked from MotoGP 15. They were very similar. And the flat track physics, pretty good. Like, I mean, I never played like a MXGP game or anything like that, but I'm guessed that's probably where they take the physics for that from. I think it's pretty good. Like, if you've ever played the flat track on Valentino Rossi the game, you know it's pretty fun. But yeah, the rally isn't very good. The physics aren't that great in those cars, and same with the drift. The drift is really it's just a weird thing, to be honest. I mean, that is one of the things that's not actually a good concept either. But we've just lost it because of that. That is stupid. That is so stupid. We got a bit of spin up on the curb because of... Oh, man. So we got to do the whole challenge again. So yeah, like, just to be honest, this game is pretty good. It's just the physics that let down. Like, graphically, like... Okay, it's not really any better graphically than MotoGP 15, but what do you expect? They were taking on a big project here. So I do definitely... I don't mind the graphics or anything like that. And as I say, the concepts are fantastic. And the way they're implemented are pretty good as well, like in terms of the, how it's split up and the VR world and the MotoGP world, so you can still just play the MotoGP sort of stuff. Like, that's all like good. But the physics is not very good, unfortunately. Although, if they made this game now, in like 2018, or so not 2018, 2019, it'd definitely be much better. But hopefully maybe they do this again. So I feel like they won't ever do something like that again. But it'd be nice to see it if they wanted to do, especially because like the reason we're doing this stream is because Valentino's 40 today. So it's happy birthday to Valentino. I don't think I actually said that at any point during the stream. I said while I was doing it at the start, but I don't think I actually wished him a happy birthday. But he's not going to say this, I don't think. So, I mean, I've literally just basically gone through all of his good events and butchered them all. So I don't really want him to. But I thought do something special, and I needed to do a video today anyway. So I thought, why not do this? So hopefully this will be the final lap after riding Valentino the rest of the game. Probably ever, to be honest. But it would be nice if maybe they did an upgraded version to Unreal Engine. I mean, the physics on MotoGP 18 are good, definitely. So I hope they bring like the classic stuff back, but I hope they do it right. So you probably will have noticed as well that the engine sounds, yeah, they're not very good, but like, you can look past that. They just haven't been able to have the techniques to make them better. I mean, they made it better in MotoGP 17 because they found something. But this bike has the exact same sound as the M1 2015 and the 2016. And basically like 2004 2004 as well. Like 2004 to 2016, like basically every bike will have the same sound. Well, I guess 2002 really, but there you go. We lost position to Cappy Rex. He's come back, but hopefully we can get away through this chicane here. That's how we used to take that chicane on that game. I am sort of getting some of the skills back, but I was never actually that good at this game to begin with. Yeah, I was not going to do that same mistake again. So at the last corner, we got a big ass lead this time. There we go. So there we go. I think that'll probably be the end of the stream because I do not want to do another 10 of these. I've enjoyed my time playing these, but it has been a bit frustrating at points. And I think this stream's been about 2.5 hours almost. Okay, that might be a bit slight exaggeration, but it's been about 2 hours 10 minutes. So I'll end that there. So I hope you enjoyed this stream. Obviously, if you're watching the video back later on as well, hope you enjoyed it. But I shall see you in the next one.